Hello, welcome back to another episode of I, Captain of My Ship. Today I'd like to talk about what can you say to your children to help them when a pet is dying. For example, a rabbit or a dog or a cat or something that they really love. They're really going to miss this pet. I will tell you what are things you better don't say, what is not helpful for your child, what will upset your child, and how you can react, which will help your child. And before I move on with that, I would like to remind you that there is the date is known. You can see it in the description below about the information workshop. Space for Emotions and Limits for Behavior with Children, and I hope to see you there. It's gonna be a promising evening. We will talk about this how you can combine those two to give some space for the emotions and also limits to behavior. So I'll help you with that. And the introduction workshop, it's below the description again. And that's it for now. I will move on with how can you react. Well, most parents react in a way that we are known with. For example, a child says, "My rabbit just died, and this morning it was just still alive." And then a parent can say something like, "Yeah, it's not that bad." Or or a parent can say something like, "Oh, it's just a rabbit. Just don't cry about it." It's some things like that. It's just not helping. You will find out that reactions like that will only upset your child. So what is a good thing that you can say? Of course, it's good to name the emotion. For example, your child says, "My rabbit died this morning it was still alive." Can you imagine if a parent says something like, "Oh, that's not nice for you." Then the child feels like, "Oh yes, it's not feeling okay for me," and that's okay because it is not okay to feel not okay. And when a child says, "Yeah, the rabbit, it used to be my friend," and the parent says like something like, "It's really sad that you just lost your friend," then a child also feels seen. The emotion is being named. Or a child says, "I learned some tricks to the rabbit," and then the parent can say, "Yes, I know, you both had a lot of fun." This will help your child. And a child can say something like, "Oh, I would feed the rabbit every day." And a parent can say something like, a reaction can be something like, "Yes, you really loved your rabbit." In this case, in the last cases, with the examples that will help your child, you can see that you will see that a child feels seen and feel loved, because normally you will react like, "I will not name the emotion because it will only get worse." The opposite is true. It's good if a child hears the emotions, so it recognizes the name of an emotion, and it knows that it's okay to feel a certain way in a certain situation, and you recognize the deepest feelings of a child, and when it's allowed to be there, a child will start to feel better. So I hope those examples will help you when your child is going through a rough time, because for children it can be really hard to, when a fish or a rabbit or a cat or an animal that is being loved by the child if it's dying or it died, it's hard for a child. So I hope these examples will help you to be there for your child, so that yeah, it's feeling loved and seen. Okay, that's it for today. Talk to you about another subject in another episode. Bye bye.